Hello everyone, it's Puppet Strings, and I believe we need to take our masks off for this one. Number 10. Toby Andrew Rogers was a 19-year-old boy from Denver, Colorado with an edgy past. His family was very dysfunctional, his father having anger issues, his mother suffering from drug abuse, and yet the only person that he felt safe with was his sister, whom on Toby's birthday on April 28th at 9:36 p.m., his sister's 98 Taurus engine caught on fire, and as she was trying to pull over to safety, a truck's trailer unhinged and hit her head on. Toby was devastated upon hearing his sister's death that he tried to commit suicide and failed. Number 9. Timothy Patrick Sutton is 5'6", 26, and is from Portland, Oregon. He was a bad boy, but come from an abusive father. His mother ran away with another man, possibly because of drug abuse. His father didn't have a job and relied on Tim for his alcohol money. But there were some police accounts that had not been finalized that Tim was molested by his father. He ran away at the age of 16 and never saw his father again. Number 8. When someone would mention Brian Keels, it probably wouldn't ring a bell. But this 24-year-old from Buffalo, New York had a shadowed reason for his infamy. Other names he is known by would be Hoodie. His past is very dim and quite unknown. Police records that are public domain claim that he came from a rich family and his parents both committed suicide in front of him. But without proof of his backstory, we may never find out. Number 7. The trio has suffered from one of many problems with their employment, amnesia. Amnesia wasn't on the application, but it was embedded in their minds forever. The PROXIES state that the amnesia is temporary, and it affects them in only minor places, and in other instances they state that it affects them beyond proportion, such as Masky. He has the worst case of amnesia, and he claims that he has been walking normally and blacked out suddenly, only to wake up in a prairie of bodies with a note on the ground saying, "Don't ever fail me again." Number 6. The PROXIES are not pastas, but are simply employed by them. Yet they are not exactly human either. They have superhuman capabilities, including heightened senses, incredible stealth, and extreme strength. With all that being said, they also have healing capabilities. Unfortunately, they can still die over some injuries. Number 5. Masky has a long history with pills. His amnesia went back quite a few years, and he was prescribed medication to control it. He believed that it did. However, when the doctor, whom his name was Jackson Himerson, was actually working with the creepypasta family and giving these pills that encouraged his amnesia rather than solved it. However, this doctor would become known as Eyeless Jack. Number 7. The Trinity had never had anyone to turn to, so when the family employed them, they thought they found home, when actually they found a job with no vacation. The PROXIES are treated like employees with no sick pay and no holidays. They are treated harshly and are rewarded with only rooms to stay in and food to eat. Number 3. The PROXIES have rivalries, such as Masky and Toby. Masky and Toby have such a deadly rivalry that the two almost kill each other almost every day. Masky makes fun of Toby because of his speech impediment, whilst Toby makes fun of Masky's amnesia. The two will never settle their agreements. One connection may be because the same person driving the truck that technically killed Toby's sister was Masky's uncle. Keep it in the family. Number 2. Masky's first victim was a man by the name of Matthew Gonadario, whom was the owner of a gun shop. This is where it was believed where Masky got his 9mm. Toby's first victim was his father. He snapped and grabbed 2 hatchets out of the garage in their backyard, chopped his father into little pieces, wrapped them in cooking foil, and placed him in the freezer for his mother to find. He killed her too, so yeah. Hoodie's first victim is debated, but one person that seems to always come in perspective is a girlfriend. She worked at a library, which is where they met. Later, when Hoodie was on a walk on a forest trail with his now fiancée, they were enjoying their time together, and it was around sunset, when suddenly a voice broke inside of Hoodie's mind, and he bludgeoned her in the head with a stone, which is what he still uses today as a weapon. Great! That girl needs another boyfriend like she needs another hole in the head. That? You get it? Nah? Okay. You get it. Okay. Yeah. Number 1. One of the most famous things that the three proxies are known for is marble hornets. However, there is something that must be shed to light. Marble hornets did not create the three proxies. The real accounts of these employees first started in 1972. When people started going missing, it wasn't until 1985 that 3 boys went missing and were never found again. The directors behind Marble Hornets would have grown up during this time and with these accounts, and probably monetized off of it. So if you want the cold, hard truth, puppets, Marble Hornets only reminded people of what already happened. You have been such a great audience, and sleep tight, my puppets.
Everyone thinks that we're perfect. Please.
Want to support the channel? Click on my symbol to become a puppet patron on Patreon and be put on a string with more creepy content.